Hi everybody, welcome. This is Spartica. So we're going to do some more practice hands on Bridge Base Online. So in the home page, just go to Practice Bridge Master, and we've already done quite a few videos on these. I've done the advanced and expert ones. I'm going back to the intermediate ones, and I've done I think 3 or 4 already. So we're on hand C5. So let's start from there. And the premise of these is that you're a declarer, you've got a contract, the bidding's already been done, and you have to make it. Over tricks, not important. Matter of fact, risking over tricks may cause you to go down. And everything is makeable, but only if you play precisely in the correct way and order. So let's see how we do here. And every hand has got a teaching moment, something they're trying to teach you about when to take a finesse, when to cover, when not to cover, counting points, counting distribution, things like that. So let's see what we've got here. Looks like we're solid in everything except trump. So the teaching moment on this hand is how to bring in a 5-3 trump fit for only one loser. And it looks to me like we're going to win the King of Hearts. And so I could, the obvious thing is to finesse twice. So I can lead the Jack of Spades. If he doesn't cover, I'll let it ride. If he cover, so I can protect against the honors being split between the two hands. If the king-queen is 3 times to my left, to the west hand, it's always going to get 2 tricks and I'll be down. So in order to make it, they both have to be with east, or one has to be with east. So what if east has 4? Yeah, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no intermediate card. So it's simply let's lead the Jack of Spades, King. And yeah, so I was thinking, can I protect against 4 cards here? Yeah, so, oh yeah. And I still have another spade. So yeah, I was thinking about this. How do I protect against 4? So got to do this again. So Queen of Hearts, you're going to play the spade to the 10, because if the king falls, you still got the ace, 10, 9. So this protects against a king singleton here. And if the 10 loses to the queen or king, then you get back with the heart and do it again, this time with the Jack 9. So here goes, 5, king, yay. Now everything's coming up roses. So this protects against the one scenario where you have a singleton king. What are the chances of that? I don't know. It's less than 5%, I think. But you're protecting against it. So now it's just claim. We got all the clubs, King of Hearts. Unblock that. Club. Just playing quickly here. There we go. Ace of Hearts, King of Clubs, and last spade. We make it. And it took us 2 tries though. Okay, let's see if we can do the next one in 1 try. So 3 no trump, no bidding by the opponents. So right away, so I've got 2 spades, and I've got all those nice diamonds, but how are we going to get to them? So I also have clubs, which I can get to, but knock out the ace of clubs. That gives me 4 clubs, ace of king of diamonds, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, no, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a heart. But by then I might have lost my tempo. So here's how we do this. I'll show you. I know how to make this one. So we play the ace of diamonds to unblock, king of diamonds to unblock. Now we play the king of hearts, right? And they cannot take that because it sets up the queen of hearts. And so now I switch. I've got 4 tricks. I only need 5 more, which means I can lose a club. And whatever they do, I've got the ace of spades. So it's a little trickery here. I don't know if it's trickery, but creating a threat of that queen of hearts that they have to honor. And so when I play the king of hearts, they let me win it, and then that becomes the 9th trick, right? They're switching to clubs. If I play clubs immediately, they're just going to take the ace, knock out the king of spades, and it's all over for me. So, nice. Okay, week 2, 4 spades, and let's take a look. No bidding by opponents. Spades are pretty solid. I've got the king of clubs as an entry. Okay, so I want to take this immediately and attack. See, if I duck this, they might switch to a club or something. So yeah, no reason not to take it immediately and attack spades. And they've got the hearts. And play low club. So now it's just take out spades. And I've got 3 more spades, 2 diamonds, and ace of clubs. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 10 tricks. So it goes. And I'm pretty sure that if I hadn't taken that ace of hearts, something bad would have happened. So ace of diamonds, king of diamonds. Oh, maybe it looks like maybe a singleton or voided. And so concede the club there, but we've got all the rest. So what would happen if I duck the heart? Maybe a club lead. Oh, I know what could happen. Yeah, so I let him win the heart. He'll switch to the queen of clubs. I win it, but he's in with the ace of spades and gives his partner a club ruff. That would not be good. So there's no reason to duck that. Just, we're always going to lose a heart. Why let them switch? Let's get working right away on those spades. So next deal. No, we're in 4 hearts, no interference by opponents. We've got a few problems here with entries to the board. I've got a spade loser, club loser, diamond loser, and heart loser. How can I get around all that? I've got only 1 entry to the board. Can I create a second entry? Always going to have a club loser. So it's a question, take the ace of spades, and which finesse do I take? The heart or the diamond? I think it's got to be the diamond. I don't know. I don't see any reason to hold up on the things. Okay, so that works. So now I've got a spade loser, a club loser, and a heart loser. So let's play the ace of hearts, 7 of hearts. And I've got this made. So I think the diamond finesse is 50-50. The heart finesse, I don't know why it's less. We're gonna have to look at the show solution here to see why that worked. We've got ace of diamonds, king of clubs, and a spade. We make it. So let's show solution. King of spades, I don't think there's any reason to duck. South has no reason to duck opening late. That was what I thought. So when the ace of spades, you got a choice. Diamond or heart, diamond or heart. Yeah, so those are, so which is more probable to win? Diamonds, 50%. Why is hearts not the lead? Oh, I know why. Because even if the heart finesse wins, you know, diamonds is 50% always. Hearts is 50%, the king is on side, but there's also the additional possibility that's protected 3 times, like there's 4 of them, right? So you lead the queen of hearts. If he doesn't cover, then you can lead it again, but it's not going to get it. So you could lead the queen of hearts once, and if he ducks, then you switch to the diamond, right? So which finesse? Yeah. Useful duck. But then if he ducks, it's time to switch to the diamond finesse, so you can still recover. But anyway, yeah. So 50-50 chance that the king is on side, but that's all you need with the diamonds. If the king is on side with the hearts, it could also be protected even 5 times, right? It doesn't matter if diamonds are protected 5 times. That's why diamonds is slightly superior odds of making the hand. Same chance, 50% that they succeed, but even if the heart succeeds, it's less. So there we go. We got it right. I don't know if that was through deduction or just luck. Okay, so 3-no trump and no bidding by opponent. So right away I've got 3 spades, ace king of hearts, that's 5, ace of diamonds is 6, ace king of clubs, 7, 8. So we've got 2 ways of making this. Duck a club, but you can see that, so the spear play is to play a spade, duck a club, they're going to lead another spade. Then we play a club to the ace, and if they split evenly, we got it. But if they don't, we lead a diamond to the 10. It's going to lose. They'll play another spade. That's your last spade stopper. You get back to the club and another diamond to the jack. So we combine 2 chances. Chances of it being the 3-2 club break, or if that doesn't work, of the diamond honors being split. So let's do that. I'm going to play the ace. We're going to duck a club. Doesn't matter what he plays. We're going to play, playing a heart. Doesn't matter. 2 protectors left in each one. So now let's look at those clubs. Oh, damn. That's okay though, because we're saving that king of clubs as a second entry. So finesse the diamond, that's going to lose, just because the problem they're set up this way. They've taken up my last honor. And we can try to squeeze them a little bit, but the spades are irrelevant for this purpose of this problem. There's another diamond gone. Club. And diamond. Oh. Seriously? It's not working. Probably because I didn't like that I know what the problem is. I played the spades. Oh. Okay. I thought no harm in playing those spades, but yeah, I think there was. So ace of spades, duck a club, gotta duck that club. Heart, okay. Club, diamond. There's the queen, that's 4. Okay, diamond, jack. Okay, so you got a heart. Damn. Got another heart. Oh, it doesn't have another heart. Okay, so somehow I made that there, but it didn't like it when I cashed my 2 spades gratuitously there. Oh, another diamond loser. I wasn't counting. Damn. Okay. Well, I tried to combine options to make it a very high probability contract, right? Duck a club, diamond. Another option is to play ace of diamonds and then lead towards the 10. Yeah, so I thought like the chance of 3-2 club breaks better than 50%. Chance of the diamonds on or splitting almost 75%. You combine those two and you're up over 80%. So what? And you look at the split of the cards here. It's going to be totally different if I play it a different way. So their option is to play the ace of clubs, king of clubs, but that doesn't make sense. Maybe there's an end play. Oh, I got it. Do you have this? Redeal deal. Okay, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only need 1 extra trick. Okay. I wasn't thinking. Duck a club. Yeah. Do your worst. Remember, I only need 1 extra trick, right? Here I get, there goes the clubs. I can't set up the clubs now. Remember, I only need 1 extra trick, not 2. Duck it again. Now, guaranteed contract. King of hearts. The club 7 sets up. How did I miss this? Because you get so fixated on things. And now I have the spade, queen, and the ace of diamonds. Did you find that quicker than I did? Good for you, because that took me 3 tries. Next deal. So these are getting harder, some of them. Okay, so we got interference. That always makes it interesting. So let's take a look at this closely. 1 club, 2 clubs, 2 spades. So the roads in this aren't playing any particular system, so that shows 5 or 6 spades. So what have we got? So we're going to have to let him in with a heart, because we've got spade, trick, 2 clubs, 4 diamonds. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to get 2 hearts. And the question is, do we cover? We cover king, ace, jack, and if the hearts are 5, 3, 3, 2, problem. So we'll play small and small. And now what does he do? Oh, he switches. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay, we got to save that ace of clubs to cash the hearts. So we'll play the king here. Now let's play the queen of hearts. I think it's all over. And now you can lead a spade, but that's okay. I've got all my diamonds. So the key of this was to hold up on that spade. And I don't know if they're 5-2 or 6-1 or 6 whatever, 5-3 or 6-2. So play the heart, 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 and there we go. So we've got a singleton queen, right? But even if he had another one, queen, and he played small, it still blocks the suit. Or does it? Yeah, well, if the ace of hearts might have been on the other side. So, anyway, nice. Next deal. 15 points. No bidding by opposition here. So we've got 6, 2, 4, 6. So we got 6 diamonds. Ace, king of hearts. 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's the clubs. So I got lots of tricks. It's how do I get the clubs to not. Okay, so I got all the tricks I need. When you cover the queen, there's still the jack 10. So I see that if I cover it, king ace leads to the jack and then finesses the 10-8 between me, right? So let's play small. We could afford to hold up one round. We don't want them going back and forth like that on me. Now I just cover whatever they got and I'm good as gold. 10 of clubs is out there, but now my 9 is promoted. If I covered that queen, it would have been all over. So now I just run out my tricks, happy as can be. Jack of diamonds again, and whatever we want. Hearts are good, and spades are good. So there we go, we got it. You get that one? Don't cover the queen. Next deal. Okay, so 3 no trump. Opponents do not get into the bidding. So what have we got? We got 2 hearts, 2 spades, that's 4. Ace of clubs is 5. Ace, king, queen of diamonds is 8. So there's no possibility of another diamond trick. And the clubs will take 2 plays to get set up, and they'll knock out our heart before we can set up our club. So clubs are not an option. It's just a matter of tempo. We have to, so spades are the option. And so it's called safety play. How to bring in ace, king, jack of spades for 3 tricks. And which means the safety play is to play ace, rather than finesse a queen, king of spades. As long as you have an entry to the board over here, get to your entry and then lead towards the spade. And so if he's got the queen, or if they're breaking 3-3, yeah, so you're combining your chances of the queen dropping there. And there we go. We've got our heart stopper. We've got diamonds, another diamond, ace of clubs. So that's a standard safety play. Good for team games. There we go. Okay, so this is interesting. 1-0, 2 hearts, and in this case the robots are not playing transfers. Hearts means hearts. So let's take a look. Got 15 points, 8 points in the dummy, so that's 23. Wes said he had 15 to 17, so that means 28 to 30. So it means that, just add this up again, it means that East has 0 to 2 points. So that could be good to know. 0 to 2 points, which means we know he doesn't have the king of spades. which means this whole hand comes down to finding the king jack of spades. And so when we know where the king of spades is with certainty, we just lead the queen, he covers. They might still win the jack, but that's only 3 tricks and we've got our contract. So we can guarantee this contract just by counting out the hand. So he's playing another heart again. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, so we just play the queen of spades. It's not going to cover. Well, we're going to let it ride. And that's 4, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to drop the jack now. And club. And get the king. And it's all over. We can claim that they're going to force us to play it out. This ace, king. There we go. So this is a case of counting points, and you know with certainty if he didn't lie for his 15 to 17, so you get 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, which he's only got 1. So we knew he had 1 or 2 points. Certainly not the king of spades. There we go. If you play the ace and then 2 to the 9, 10 queen, that would not have worked. Ooh, look at that. Oh, what a hand. What could go wrong? Well, I can tell you what can go wrong. So, we want to rough a diamond because that's what can go wrong. And we've got 4 spades, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the spade's going to break 3, 3. That would be too nice. So now we're going to play ace of hearts. And we're playing a safety play here. King. Throw off that diamond. Ace. Now we've guaranteed our contract because that 8 of spades is a top spade even if he's roughing, right? And then we're going to rough back with a top spade. And there we go. So you can't take trump out because you need to rough a diamond. And if you just play ace king of diamonds and then think you're going to rough, you would be rudely surprised when he roughs on the second diamond. So you increase your odds by throwing, when you've got only 3 hearts between us, the chances are almost 0 that you're going to get roughed in the heart. But with a 5-2 diamond fit, chances are significantly higher. Okay, so I'm going to do one more hand. 4 hearts, no bidding by opponents. Let's see what we got. King of spades, likely from the king queen. So we have a heart loser. Look at our hearts, so they're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're missing the 2, 3, ace. So we're not really worried about over roughs. We have a diamond loser, which we could promote. So we're going to lose always a spade, always ace of clubs, ace of hearts, and a diamond, right? There's no way to throw off a diamond in north, so we have to use a spade to throw it off. And we have to set up the spades right away. And how do we get there? Oh. Yeah. Oh, I see what the problem was. And I see that I've already failed this hand. You see what I did wrong? I played before thinking out the hand. So I lead the 10 of spades. I'm happy. I've got my jack of spades set up to throw off. They're going to lead a diamond. I'll ace it. And then I've got my 10 of spades. But how do I get to the 10 of spades? I don't have an entry. And I can lead a heart right away, but they'll play a diamond. And I can play a club all the way, creating an entry, but they'll play a diamond. It's not quick enough. So I'm going to go redeal because I already know that that's not going to work. I got to play small, counting on him to be leading from the king queen. So they're going to attack my diamonds. That's just written. Now, if he's got the queen on my right, that would be infuriating. So now I throw away my diamond. That was my entry, the ace of spades, which I'd throw it away. So now we'll just get rid of that heart. and all my hearts are good. And take out another heart, and it's all over now. King of clubs, trump, jack of clubs, trump, and the club, trump. So, all good. As long as you think on trick one. What could go wrong? Well, he might have been playing a king singleton. Unlikely, because that would have meant that his partner would have had 7. Might have been playing a king doubleton. I've done that sometimes when I'm looking for a trump. You know, play king, you're desperate, sort of Hail Mary, play the unsupported king, and then lead a spade. He gets in with the ace of hearts, gives you the ruff, right? That could be a possibility. Lower probability than, than not having a way back to the board to make use of that good spade. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this. You should definitely try these out. They're great for learning how to be a good declarer. And there you go. So have a great day. Leave some comments if you like, and cheers.